All right. Greetings and salutations. We are back with new weeks, new energies. We're gonna kick it off with twin flames and separation. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, Ren, and we will begin. Head, that's swords, thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology. That's the direction you go on, the decisions you make, and everything starts from the mind. Cups. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators of where you're going mentally. Heart and mind must be aligned with everything that you do. Who rules the heart mind department? The divine feminine. You can tell. Then you got wands. Wands are things you've done or things you're doing. Actions and behavior. That's all you can go off of. What you've done has accountability and karma attached to it. What you're doing has accountability and a karma attached to it. Not what you finna do. What you finna do doesn't mean anything. Wands are also about the moment, the current, the now. Things you ing, doing, you're watching, I'm doing, you're viewing. Ing, that's something you're currently doing. Those are wands also. Who's the king of wands? The divine masculine, who's actually out here too. Then you got pentacles. Pentacles are persons, places, and things. Things you can taste, see, feel, and hear. All pentacles expire. All pentacles have expiration dates, and all pentacles are temporary. It's like a post I just put up on my social media platforms. You know, just make sure you doing what God puts you on earth to do. We're all put here for a reason. Make sure you find your reason. Make sure you find it. Make sure you do it. Make sure you love it. Because that's what matters. It ain't what you have at the end of the day. It's what you're doing. It makes you great. So actually the behavior to make you great, not what you attained, not what you've been rewarded, not what you have, not what you possess, not what pinnacles you fucking got. That means nothing. Okay? Let's get this reading. So, first card, we got the overall energy, which is fairly important. This deals with both masculine and feminine. Four of Wands. This is twin flame union and reunion or recognition. Or this deals with home. Four of Wands could be your hometown. Four of Wands could be the four walls you call your home, you call your shelter. Home is also where the heart is. Home is also where the hate is, where some of the greatest become greater. Four of Wands. This is a good sign that, like I say, a lot of you divines are going to be reuniting with your twin, whether you realize it or not. For those that's been looking for their twin flame, you're going to find your twin flame, whether you were looking for them or not. This is twins who've been seeking to get on the same page for a while now. You two are going to get on the same page. This represents harmony. You and your divine counterpart being on the same motherfucking page. This is a breakthrough. This is a milestone. That's going to happen very soon. I could say 2 days, 2 months maybe. A lot of reunion, and recognition is going to be happening amongst a lot of twins. Especially twins who don't see it coming. And like I say, the best thing for union is to prepare for union. So when union does happen, reunion does happen, when you do find your twin flame, you have a plan. Have a plan. A plan. This whole time you've been waiting to get on the same page with your divine counterpart. Okay, y'all two are finally here now. What next? What's the plan, feminine? Go to the bottom line. More important thing than anything in this message. We got you, divine feminine. You are the head of this snake. You are the leader of this expedition. You know, this twin flame shit is going to go whichever direction you want it to go. And it's not finna go whatever direction you ain't trying to have it. How does a queen move in a chessboard? All around the damn board. The queen piece on the chessboard is the most intimidating piece on the chessboard. That's the motherfucker you're definitely looking out for. Definitely watching out for. Definitely trying not to get took by the queen. But obviously the most important piece on the chessboard is the divine masculine. You know, queen piece gets took, game still goes on. King piece gets took, game over. You know, What is the real reason for the queen in chess? To protect the king. What is the masculine's true, true purpose in the chess game? To protect the kingdom. King protects the kingdom. Queen protects the king. This is just a small job compared to the job that the divine masculine has. You might keep your masculine together, but shit, king keeps this whole thing together. But that's only in accordance to chess. Because in chess, like in real life, it's reversed. The queen saves the kingdom. King really saves the queen. Masculine is the only thing that really keeps the feminine in the game long enough to make changes that can be very, very profound. But you do got some cases where the divine masculine is more aware than the divine feminine. Where the divine masculine is kind of spearheading or leading this expedition and the feminine is there to follow. Once again, you got to know your demo. Some twins out there, a lot of feminines, you need to be following your masculine, not the other way around. You think that you need to be the expedition leader, and really your masculine and led this expedition since the beginning. It's just a submission of power. A lot of feminines that's not finna submit to the masculine. It's actions and behavior, whatever it is, that's kind of keeping you two from each other. And usually when you come out in true form like this, and the masculine comes out in true form like this is signs of triggering. Feminine triggers the masculine, being in this energy, being in your true energy. And masculine triggers the feminine, being in this true energy. So I just see a lot of triggering. I see a lot of mirroring actions between twins right now. But the main thing to really take with you with this message is feminine. Take the lead. But even by taking the lead, you got to know when to let the masculine take the lead. Know your demo. Aside from knowing your twin flame demonstration, your role in it, your masculine role in it, what the roles consist of, your job in the situation or duty in the situation, your masculine's job and duty in it, what you bring in your support system that you bring to the table and the support system that your masculine bring to the table. Like, you should be fully aware of all these things. Divine feminine, it's monkey see, monkey do. As long as you try, your masculine's gonna try. As long as you fighting for this shit, your masculine gonna fight for this shit. As long as you trying to get it, masculine gonna try to get it too. So overall, bottom line energy, twin flame union, reunion, and recognition happens all the time. But separation is the glue that keeps twin flame union, reunion, and recognition together. Aside from the separation factors, we got role factors. Feminines, know your role in your own demo. Know your masculine's role in your own demo. Not just know your role, know who you are. Are you the feminine or are you the masculine? Why are you the feminine and your divine masculine is the masculine? Why are you the masculine feminine and why is your divine why is your, divine feminine a guy? Really know your role. Because it's only going to help in the future. It'll solve and alleviate and minimize a lot of confusion and mishaps going to the future. That's overall bottom line energy. What's fairly important, union happens all the time. Just have a plan. So when union does happen, y'all can make the most of it. Feminine, really know your role. Really do your job. Because a lot of this shit kind of sits on what you doing. More so than what the masculine is doing. Okay? Feminine, you come into the situation with a 4 of Pentacles. Same card I picked out with the reading I just did before this. Talking to my client who's a divine feminine male like myself about the situation he needs to do with his twin flame demo with his divine masculine who's a woman. What I was telling him, shit that I had to do for myself at one point. Because, feminine energy. Feminines. You gotta let go of some shit. It's some shit you need to let go of. Person, place, or thing you need to let go. And by letting this go, it's gonna get you cool points with your masculine in regards to yourself. One thing your masculine will do is watch your ass. Really get to know your ass. Really get a handle on your ass. Know what your weaknesses are. Know what your positives are. But one thing more than anything that masculines be looking for in a divine feminine counterparts is change. The right type of change. There's some shit you've been holding on to for a long ass time, feminine. And your masculine still see you attached to that. Still see you holding on to that. That's not finna work in your favor. That's not finna be no good look. Because in his head, you don't want to change. In his head, it's like he's been giving you warning and warning and warning to let this shit go, and you still holding on to this shit. It's something. It's something. Big, small, in between. Let's put some more smoke on this Four of Pentacles. Let's letting go and letting God. We got the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is an A. Four of Pentacles is a 40%. That's below failure. It's like a super F. This is an A. You failing in the area, feminine. And it's only because you refuse to let go of something. All you gotta do is let it go. 9 times out of 10, I'm sure it's a temporary ending. You're gonna have to let go. 9 times out of 10, I'm pretty sure it's something small, something minimal that you probably don't think you need to let go, but maybe you do. Nine of Pentacles, that's lining your life up. This is you. This is your life. This is your life being lined up. Eight of Pentacles, four on this side, four on this side is a life. Shoes on your feet, clothes on your back, comfortable bed you're sleeping on. Four walls you call your shelter. Your twin is in your life, God is in your life, kids is in your life, crib is in your life, your life. One thing about the Eight of Pentacles is it's all over the place. Like if this was the Eight of Pentacles, it'd be all over the place. There's no room for anything. But when you take these 8 and line them up on the outside, you line your life up, you can fit even more pentacles in your life. You can fit even more in your life. And that's what it's about. Part of the letting go thing, part of the thing you need to let go is, all right, using my client as an example. Shit that he needed to let go was like being in his feelings too much. Shit that I had to learn. Stop making it about me, 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 me. My feelings is hurt. I'm putting a lot of time, energy, and resources into this. I feel like I'm not getting anything out the deal. I feel like I'm in it by myself. I, me, saying I and me 7 times, but not really registering what my masculine is really going through. Masculines really go through some shit. And feminists, make it about yourself if you want to. Best thing you can do is be aware of what your masculine got going on too. Your masculine don't talk that much. Your masculine don't let his left hand know what his right hand doing. He could be a she be he. No, you're rocking. Masculine suffer in silence a lot. It'd be good, feminine, for you to kind of pick up on or be aware of what your masculine going through. That'll give you some cool points. How you even know I was going through some shit? It's like, I feel you. Told you. I feel what you feel. I can feel when you crying. I can feel when something's wrong. I'm your twin, for real. Like, that's for real. That's cool points to your masculine. Other than, like I said, your masculine going through some shit. You are totally oblivious of what the fuck your masculine going through. And here it is. You two finally unite. You two finally get in the same place. Same cipher, you know what I mean? And it's like you take this union opportunity, you take this opportunity, and you two kind of being on the same page to make it all about you. Well, I just feel like you ain't trying. I just feel like I'm putting all the work in. I just feel like, you don't really appreciate things that I do for you. I feel like I'm in this by myself. I feel like I'm doing everything, and I feel like you ain't doing too much. Like, that's like you telling your masculine that, being totally oblivious to what the fuck your masculine going through. All your masculine gonna hear is I, me. And they're gonna get offended by that shit. It's like, I'm going through shit too. You ain't the only one going through some shit. You ain't the only one, going without things. You ain't the only one hurting. You know what I'm saying? I'm hurting too. Like, in fact, you're gonna trigger your masculine. You're gonna piss your masculine off, making it about you when it ain't all about you. You know, it has to get to a point where feminists have to recognize, feminine, you trying, your masculine trying too. You know, you put it out there, your masculine put it out there too. Your masculine ain't finna do the exact thing you finna do though. They're like your polar opposite. The shit you wouldn't do is what your masculine would do, and the shit your masculine wouldn't do is what you doing. Y'all the same but different. You know? This ain't no soap opera. This ain't no drama show where it's just all about you. You need to be in tune with your masculine's emotions and actions and behavior also. So feminists, a lot of shit y'all need to let go. Let that shit go. Could be playing a victim. Let that shit go. That is not gonna help your case right now. You know, could be thinking you need a pinnacle to, like, thinking you need something for something. Well, if I had this and I had this and I had this, maybe my master might pay more attention to me. It's like, nah, your master ain't looking at it like that. If anything, your master looking at it the opposite way. Like, you have everything I'm looking for. You got everything I need. What I'm really looking for is for you to kind of leave some shit alone. You know? Like I say, union is all about harmony, being in tune with your divine counterpart. Are you really in tune with your divine counterpart? Like I say, get to know your divine counterpart. Best thing you can do in your twin flame situation, feminine, is to know who your masculine really is. Know where your masculine come from. Know your masculine story. You know, by you knowing who your masculine is, you can't trip off the actions and behavior he be on. Because your masculine damn sure got a handle on you. And your actions and behavior explain a lot to him. You know, it's like your masculine got a handle on you, feminine, but do you got a handle on your masculine? Your masculine sees what needs to be changed in your life. Are you aware of that? It ain't just about you. It's two people here. It's two hearts here. Two scenarios here. Two people here. Make sure you acknowledge that. Masculine, you come to the situation with the Eight of Wands, communication. Shit that I've been saying a lot too. Feminines, like, masculines do more talking than walking. I mean, do more walking than talking, excuse me. You know, communication is 80% nonverbal. 20% of it is what you're saying. It's what your masculine be telling you. What your masculine say is only 20%. What your masculine is doing is 80% of it. Fuck what your masculine be saying. Are you paying attention to what your masculine doing? The actions and behavior of your divine masculine could tell you a lot more than what your masculine be trying to communicate to you, trying to say. Half the shit your masculine say, your masculine don't know how to say it. These are new feelings. These are new emotions. He doesn't know how to explain this shit. He's going to try his best, but it probably ain't going to come out right because, like I say, talking is just 20% of it. What he does is the answers. What he does is the answers to the questions you're looking for. Why did he do that? He's trying to tell you something. You know? Don't take his actions as like ill-intended. Oh, he know what he doing. He did that to hurt me. Just being himself. Like, your master just be himself half the time. And you be like criticizing him for being himself. You be knocking him for being himself. He gets in trouble a lot for just being himself. Might not be up to your standards, might not be what you would do in his situation, but like I said, that's making it all about you when it ain't set up like that. Communication, feminine. It's your master's actions and behavior will tell you more than anything he can tell you personally. Make sure you watching the nonverbal cues. Feminine role. Feminine, you in regards to yourself, you got God. You know, when God come out, usually something good gonna happen, usually something bad gonna happen, or something ugly gonna happen. 66% chance that it ain't bad, but even if it's bad, it's good, because God don't make no mistakes. God works in mysterious ways. God is absolute and he's perfect. You know, aside from something you need to let go, feminine, Four of Pentacles, you need to let God handle whatever this is you going without, whatever this is you leaving alone. You know, so to put more smoke on this, you know, it's a good thing, then God finna bless you. But it shouldn't take this blessing for you to kind of know that you've been blessed. It's like you've been praying and wishing and hoping for a union to happen, which in reality, union was gonna happen anyway. Reunion was gonna happen anyway. You was gonna find your twin any motherfucking way. It's like union happens and you thank God. It's the energy of, you know how it be when like you know God been blessing you and you was kind of like praying to God a couple weeks ago to get you out of a situation. Now you out the situation, and that it's like one of them days where you go straight to sleep without praying, but you kind of up knowing you should have got on your knees and said thank you God, but you say thank you God laying down in the bed. It's like thanks God. Knowing in the back of your head you need to kind of get on your knees and give the same reference that you gave to get you out the situation. It's like that type of energy. Good things have been happening on your behalf. You know, shit you prayed for, shit you actually wanted. You know what I mean? And it's like, keep that same energy. You was humble coming to God to get you out your situation. Now you out your situation. You need to keep that same humility. You was humble to God, praying to God to make some change or do something on behalf of your twin flame situation or your divine counterpart. And God made that happen. And it's like, you need to keep that same humility. Quick as you got whatever you got from God, it can go the other way real quick. And you subconsciously notice. So this is like taking care of yourself on the back end. You know, God blessed you. Keep that same energy you had trying to get that blessing. This is ugly. Ugly is God testing you. You want twin flame union, reunion, recognition. Okay, you get it. Can you stand the rain? Okay, you get twin flame union, reunion, recognition. What now? Do you have a plan? As quick as you got in the union, you can get quickly out of it from not having no plan. I can attest. You know, better have a plan with union, reunion, recognition. So have faith that it is going to happen, along with a plan to implement once union, reunion, recognition happens, so you can keep it moving. First time I got in the union with my masculine, I felt like it's like everything harmonized. Everything I wanted my masculine to say, I was hearing. Everything I wanted my masculine to do, I was seeing. Unfortunately, I didn't have a fucking plan. So as quick as I got in the union, I got out of union quick too because I didn't have a plan for it. Because deep down, I didn't think it was going to happen when it happened. Because deep down, I really wasn't prepared for the inevitable. So, you know, bad is a God smack. God just smacking the shit out your ass. God just dealing with you, forcing you to be humble. Whether that's, like I said, lack of finances, lack of pinnacles, shit just tight right now. You know, bills is up. You kind of loan funds. You kind of in a position where you kind of have to ask for some help or do shit you normally wouldn't do to get by. It's a humbling experience. Not being on top of your game right now. Not being on point right now. Not having shit secured in the manner that you would rather have it secured. Get what I'm saying? Like, that happens to the best of us. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, whatever God is out here for, it's good. It's goodness. Put it like that. So, like going like God doing some things in your life, God working on some things in your life. Hey, keep that same energy. Keep that same energy. Like I say, it could be bad, but even if it's bad, it's good. Masculine. Him in regards to you, he's coming to the situation with a two of swords being clarified by a ten of swords. Two of swords is an option. It's a decision. You're either going left or right. You know, it's only one right way, and that's up. So you either going the right way, which is up. What's up? God is what's up. What's up? Ascension. What's up? The fourth, fifth dimension. What's up? Your divine counterpart. Like, it's only one way, and that's up. Masculine's time for you to go up. You know, And it ain't just time for you to go up. It's time for you to put a permanent ending to some shit. Also, Ten of Swords is death or a permanent ending. Like I say, feminines go down, masculines go up. What's going down? Feminine, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Feminines, like I say, you start with your head, go in a direction, you make a decision, you feel something about it. You know, once what you feel and what you thinking is aligned, then you start doing something about it. Wands to Pentacles manifest some shit. Masculines, how they work, shit just manifests. And from this manifestation, they start doing some shit about it. In the midst of them doing something about this manifestation, toes, knees, cups, then they start feeling something about whatever this is that they're maintaining. Once they get an emotional fit, water cups, feelings and emotions, just indicators on where you're going mentally. Once he knows how he feels, he'll get an indicator where he want to go mentally with it. And then he goes mental with it. That's going up. Masculine is something that manifested, okay, that you've been working with, that you really need to tap into your heart center with and really get aligned with your mind to go in a specific direction. You only got two choices. And one choice you done did over and over and over and over and over again, like you know where the other direction goes. It's been played out. That's why it needs to go. You know, going this way is over with. It's time to go in the right direction. It's time to go up. Up is the direction you usually don't go that much, but that's the direction you're going. Towards the infinite, towards your divine counterpart, towards God. Feminine, you in regards to the masculine energy, you got your masculine here. Shit that I've been saying for a while now. Feminines, know your masculine. Know who your masculine truly is. I told you, recognition period. When two twins meet, spend that time to really get to know your twin. Where they come from. Where they want to go. What their dreams and aspirations are. Who inspires them the most. Who their favorite person in the family is. Who their favorite person in general is. Favorite colors, favorite foods, dislikes, likes, dreams, fears. Good, bad, and ugly, all that shit. Spend that time really to get to know your masculine. Because by doing that, I'm telling you, when your masculine get to doing shit that you ain't feeling, that you ain't liking and or liking, you'll know why he does it. By knowing your masculine truly and fully, and it takes time to know your divine counterpart. You ain't gonna know who your twin is in 1 year. Yet alone 2, yet alone 3. It takes 7 years to truly know a person. So for you new booty, young gun twins, man, time will tell. A lot. But until then, it's all speculation. It's all assumption. It ain't what you think, it's what you know. To twin flame veterans who've been out here for a long time, you can definitely agree with me when I say this shit. You really know who your divine masculine is. Like, you know exactly who your twin is, right? Alright, so when he does certain actions and behaviors, that shit don't get to you no more because it kind of makes sense of why he does them. If you knew who your masculine was, then his actions and behavior make a lot more sense to you. Get to know your masculine. Why? Because ain't nobody else on this earth gonna get to know him the way you're gonna know him. He could be a she could be a he, you know I'll be rocking. That's what you are, divine feminine. Like I say, you get access to your divine masculine, not another soul on this planet will get access to. No matter how many friends your masculine got, how many dips your masculine got, how many women around your masculine, they'll never get the access to him that you will have. They'll never tap into him the way you're going to tap into him. They're never going to connect with him in the way that you're going to connect with him. You know? So you can get, like I say, twin feminines who get mad at karmic feminines, who get jealous at karmic feminines, who get all pissed and misty off the divine masculine's actions and shit like that. Like, that's just a sign you ain't grew or matured yet. You know? You ain't grew or matured. Still tripping off the actions that your masculine doing. Shouldn't nothing your masculine be doing should be triggering you. Like I say, new booty twins. I understand. You know, it literally took me 4 to 5 years to not get triggered by my twin anymore. But it really took 7 years for me to really not let anything he does get to me. Because I understand who he is. And thus I understand why he does what he does, given the scope and magnitude of his life. You know, time tells. Feminines. Know your masculines. You know. Why you can't. Get as much access to them. Get as much as you can find out about them. And it goes from asking questions. You ask your masculine these questions. You tapping into your masculine. You grilling your masculine for this information. Or tapping into the fourth, fifth dimension to get this information from your masculine for those masculines who are very elusive and shit. You know. Time tells with this. Masculine, in regards to himself, he's got the 10 Pentacles. This is an A+. This is two people coming together like butt cheeks. This is a manifestation. This is another person and another person sharing their life together. Or a person who wants to share their life with another person. Or a person who wants to marry this person. Or who wants to get engaged to this person. This is just a person who wants to really take it to another notch with another person. More smoke on this. 7 of Pentacles. This is the reread. This is the change. R-E-R-E. 7 of Pentacles. That's rearranging. That's reunion. That's recognition. That's reevaluating, reconnecting, release, relocate, remove, renege, reread. It's like 7 R-E's you're gonna have to do. You know what I mean? To really position yourself masculine in this place, in this space you want to be at. Masculines are at points in their lives where they really want to build with their feminines. But it seems like they can't. Because it's some reread that needs to go. It's some changes that need to happen either on the masculine's front or on the feminine front. You know, masculines are really trying to lock into place right now. Masculines are really trying to lock into place with their feminines. But it's like a lot of feminines ain't even in a position to kind of lock in. You kind of here when you need to be here. A lot of feminines are here when they need to be here. Like, it's all about interlocking. It's not about mirroring. You doing what he doing, or you just as whatever as your masculine is, I ain't never gonna connect. You know, somebody has to be on the bottom, so somebody is on the top for this shit to kind of come together. You dig what I'm saying? Like I say, it don't make sense for both of y'all to be hotheads, for both of y'all to be angry, for both of y'all to be alphas, for both of y'all to be right, for both of y'all to have the same shit. It ain't gonna click. So change has to happen. Either masculine knows in order for this interlocking thing to happen, he's gonna have to switch his shit up in order for the feminine to fit in his shit, or the feminine gonna have to switch her shit up in order for him to fit in his shit. You know, either way, by knowing your masculine, by knowing your twin flame demo, by knowing your role, you will know which way to go with it. Future final role wrapping this up. Everything going to the future, you got the 9 of Cups. Dreams come true, wishes granted, or a miracle. Dream come true, wishes granted, or a miracle. Clarifying that 9 of Cups. We got the 4 of Cups, which is the world. Limitation. You know, the world is limited. The infinite is infinite. So 4th, 5th dimension, infinite. 3rd dimension is just a temporary space and time where all things expire. You know, make sure your dreams, make sure your wishes, are infinite dreams, infinite wishes. Make sure they 4th, 5th dimensional, divine dreams, divine wishes, so divine miracles can happen in your world. You know, this is like the missing link. What a lot of feminists is missing is the 4th, 5th dimensional aspect to your twin flame demo. Something I was telling my client too. You know, he's at the point in his demo where he's gonna have to step in this 4th, 5th dimensional realm. In the 4th or 5th dimension is where you can tap into your divine masculine directly. In the fourth and fifth dimension is where you can tap into yourself, fourth fifth dimensional self directly. It's where you tapping into God directly. It ain't just God, it ain't just your masculine, it ain't just your feminine you tapping into in the fourth and fifth dimension. You can tap into other people, your ancestors, grandmother, grandfather, child, people who ain't even here. You know what I mean? It's a whole realm in the fourth and fifth dimension for you to tap into. For people who ain't tapped into that dimension yet, for people who ain't really went up with their shit yet, this would be the perfect time to do that. Best way to manifest dreams, wishes, or any type of fantasy, man, is to go up with it. When you pray, who you praying to? You praying to God, praying to a higher power. When you pray, what are you doing? You on your knees. You know what I'm saying? It's like you humble thyself in the sight of the Lord. When you come to God, when you asking God for something, when you come to the infinite for something, it's a way you come at God. It's a way you come at the infinite. It's the way you come at divinity. It's through humility. Can't think you all-knowing stepping into the fourth, fifth dimension. No, you go to the fourth, fifth dimension to learn new things. Like how to access your masculine on a whole nother level. Like how to access yourself on a whole nother level. Like how to access God on a whole nother level. You know, the same humility you got on Earth is the same humility you're going to need in the fourth and fifth dimension. Going to the future, feminine. The same humility you need on Earth is the same humility you need in the fourth and fifth dimension. And if you want to manifest dreams, wishes, miracles, go to the fourth, fifth dimension. It's a lot of time for feminists to really go up. Final card in this message, masculine going to the future, you got the Six of Wands. Victories, wins, and celebrations. And that's being clarified by the King of Cups, which is the 1950s, 1960s dad, tough love card. Tough love, that's just being tough. You know, it's being a hard ass, you know. It's like a 1950s, 1960s dad. They love you. They show they love you by paying bills, by creating a stable life, you know, by creating a good life for you to grow up in, by creating ways for you to sustain yourself. You know what I mean? A 1950s, 1960s dad, like I say, it's just a husband that takes care of his family, pays the bills, creates a great environment for the family to thrive in at the expense of his own self. It ain't about me no more. I got a family. It's about my family, and that's it. Fuck my life. You know what I mean? I ain't really got a life no more. You know what I'm saying? My life consists on providing for my family. Sorry to say it. I mean, I wish I could say it in a more enjoyable way, but that's the fucking truth. It ain't about me no more. Stop being about me a long fucking time ago. It's about us. You know? So, masculine. Through hard work, dedication, discipline, because that's the energy y'all masculines is on. Feminines, whether y'all choose to admit that or not. A lot of masculines are really have done a 360. They ain't who the fuck they was before. They're way more humble, way more extraordinary, way more spiritual, way better person than they was before. Shit that they own is just totally different. You know, a lot of masculines are gonna end up winning a lot for being the dedicated one. For being the overly dedicated one. In the beginning, feminine, you was the one overly dedicated. You was the one on that. Flip side, a lot of masculines are really at a place feminines you need to get on. You know, your masculine is at a humility that you need to be on, feminine. Your masculine is at a turning point in life you need to be at. Your masculine is at a discipline. Your masculine is at a focused place right now where you need to be at. A lot of feminines can really learn from their masculine right now. But like I say, it goes to the Four of Pentacles you had in the beginning, feminine. You're gonna have to let go of a few things. You know, so that's the message that I got. You know, hope I could be of good use. It's your boy D.Boom. I'm gonna holler at y'all soon. Doing specials on readings. Also, if you ain't checked my social media page, I'm doing $35 readings all the way until my 35th birthday, which is in July 26. So any type of reading you need. Twin flame readings, personal readings, love readings, karmic readings, psychic medium readings you want, dream interpretation readings, any type of reading, man, I'm available for it. Holla at me. See y'all later. One.